Elliott ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Raymond now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Yeah, let's get second. Play.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Tannehill on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal from the 3.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 49 to Mike.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give Henry another shot. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Now Tannehill.
And goal to go.
And that is incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They'll run forward with Henry. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The big back, Derrick Henry, held out of the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
And it's 3rd down.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. He's at the 50. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards.
And
we know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
It's second down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 30. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Titans nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Raymond now on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simply a tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 37.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and...
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the Eagles.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Tackled by Kenny Vaccaro.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
2nd and 6. At the
Wentz defers to Clement. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Now Wentz.
Down.
To the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14.
Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
On 1st and 10, it's Clement. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First down, Eagles.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
14.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Raymond now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Out to the right to Humphreys. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, Tannehill. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
What we got? Mike's 47. Tight right. Rip left.
Tannehill throwing again. He finds Corey Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. that's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Flush to his right. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body too.
Raymond now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Henry on the carry.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Play action. It's Tannehill.
Eagles 44-yard line.
Man open left side is Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he finds his man. That's Butler. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Hakeem Butler.
A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 48 yards. On 1st down, Clement. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On play action, it's Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. Back now in Nashville, it's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was major, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. Breeze now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Check.
Breeze going to throw. And Josh Hill has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
At the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing is Wentz. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On the ground, Corey Clement, his first carry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Down, Philadelphia.
Running is Clement. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not or setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Play action. Now Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. But he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Well, first down, screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, Kamara. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Four-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They throw right away. That's complete out on the right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he slings one that's incomplete. And this one too low. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wentz now to throw. That's to Fulgham, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A carry for Clement. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Saints 11.
On play action, Wentz sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So this remains a 4-point game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And this throw caught right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Throwing on first down is Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Saints add on to their lead. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Score Saints 17. Eagles 6. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here,
and the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. When Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Catch made by Fulgham. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Travis Fulgham.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Wentz going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season, believer even after they got whacked in the opener by Baltimore. I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
Oh, one of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But boy, I like what they're doing so far at 3-2. Way better record than what people thought. So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll take this back all